Hello and welcome back to Games Played. Technically, I am your host, and today we are at the dawn of day 3 here in 7 Days to Die. And as I explained last episode, we're going to build the bones of our base and do a mission in the evening. We have some eggs and water to get us through our day. It might be worth it to check with Rect and just see what kind of missions he's got. I don't think there's anything we necessarily want to sell to him. It's already a change of plans. We'll check with Rect. We'll sell our old world cash, or our old cash rather, and then we will hunt for some polymers to get our dew collector going. And then we will build the bones of our base, and then we will see if there's enough time to do a mission in the afternoon.
Well, if you got money, I guess I can stand your smell.
Nice. That will be determined by what kind of jobs he offers. So there is a clear zombies nearby. This won't be too difficult. As you can see, old cash is worth a little more than one dew each, so not bad. However, that doesn't really get us very far. If he had a cooking magazine, we would take that immediately, but he doesn't. A grill is tempting, but nothing here is affordable or worth our... Wow, he sells this back for $7.50. That's amazing. He's really got us over a barrel.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
You know, I just realized there are a few areas that I didn't check. There's here. So in Rex, there are a few places that you can hunt for some resources. It's not a huge amount of resources, but it's worth taking a look. There we go, murky water. That was already worth it. And so we are changing the plans again. We're just going to go ahead and do this mission because it's not very far, and I don't think it'll be too difficult. We will leave murky water cooking and maybe do the rest of our meat. And by the rest of it, I mean exactly one more. Oh, is that a fuel? Well, that just won't do. I'm not sure what it'll take. We'll just put that. We don't want to leave it on for any longer than it has to be. Wonder how much these sell for. Sell price 60. Is that total? They're nice to have when you need them, but my character is not much of a lockpick. And we will bring our charred meat just in case, but we also have our water to counteract the effect of that. Oh, wish I hadn't done that. So, not coming in with a solid plan. Well, I have a goal, but not necessarily a plan that's step by step, which, you know, might be how you have to deal with it. There's a crawler there. Bad crawler. Alright. No more wriggling. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this pass and go is going to have a dog in it. Yep, I see a dog house. So dogs are bad. I mean, dogs are good. But in this game, dogs are zombies and they are bad. Zombie dogs are bad. So we might deal with the dog first. Let's see, any reason. Let's go ahead and check this minivan before we get started. And we'll check it again. Well, nothing that is immediately useful to us. So rather than going in through here, we're going to open this door and very carefully... Okay, looks like we've got a zombie right here. In their butt. Got stuck in the doors. I think I already hear another one. Yeah, there they come. Oh, yeah, let's open the door for him. Okay, a little bit of a tougher guy. These big guys. Alright. Not too much trouble. Let's go ahead and check this bong pickup. It's the only named, or rather the only branded vehicle as far as I can tell. The minivans don't have a brand and the sedans don't. Doesn't matter, just something I thought about. So this is unfortunate because I was hoping to get a sneak shot on the dog. I don't see him. I thought maybe that was him, but that is a tire. That's interesting. Where? Unless he's behind that dumpster there. Surprised I haven't triggered him yet. Let's check this workbench. Oh, we've triggered something. I think they're... Oh, you know what? They're going to be crawlers, aren't they? I think I've seen them before. Oh, boy. Exactly what I was afraid would happen. So I stepped carefully. So that is a good thing to note there for you guys, is these This game likes to do that a lot. It likes to set up steps that can knock you down. Obviously, being in this little spot with crawlers would be bad. And so you'll notice they're just attacking whatever. So when they don't have a path to you, which crawlers won't because they can't climb ladders, they will become enraged. And when they're enraged, they attack basically whatever the nearest block to them is. Because I am not particularly powerful as a bowman, it's taking me a ton of shots. There he goes. Oh, they wriggle. They wriggle, don't they? You can see that zombie despawn and all of the arrows popped out of them. Alright, got a little antsy, so I came down and just popped him. But luckily he was just about done. Only took one swing. Alright. That is dealt with, so we won't step on any of that. However, we should be able to get to this. Okay, scrapping for fun. Okay, this isn't bad. I mean, it's only 5. This is really good. This is excellent. So this is again another mod. It will add 1 carrying capacity to one of our items. We'll go ahead and just put it on our body armor. There we go. Now we have 1 additional slot open. It's not a lot, but it's anything helps. Anything is good. I don't know. I've never used the wire cutters. Okay, now I figure we still have a dog in here. If we had parkour, that would be great. This should be polymers, actually, so I should be knocking these down. Heck yeah. Good polymers there. I don't see him. He's not in the bushes or anything. I don't see him over there. Maybe there's no dog here. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. We'll knock down his house just to be safe. It's a little hard. Oh, we got a safe down there. But before we look in there, check out the dumpster, hop up here. There is likely to be a zombie and or vulture up here, I believe. I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes the vultures like to just swoop in. And swooping is bad. Alright, we get another passing gas crate. Oh, interesting. Bicycle chassis. Wheel. This is the big win right here for repair kits. That's worth so much duct tape. We're gonna be a little cheesy, I think. Let's go ahead and try. Let's see. Nah, should have known. Yeah, there we go. It's someone's leg. Oh boy. That looks like we got the other one as well. Okay, that's it. We cleared it. We were way too concerned. Let's loot the rest of the area. We could probably ditch the sand. In fact, we can definitely ditch the sand. All right, so we got 2 murky water, not bad, as well as some more lockpicks. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. Just double checking. We're gonna go ahead and try this safe. We might get lucky. And so the way it works, there's no mini game, there's no anything like that. You just click on the safe, you make progress before your lockpick breaks, you retain that progress. There's a zombie. It's up to 75% of it, I think, but there we go. Not bad. Oh, not great, but we'll take it. And I think we're going to ignore you. You are not worth the XP. Time is of the essence. Once we're better at killing zombies, we will kill them because then it will be worth the XP. It is a function of time, effort. Oh, there's one in there. Oh, that's a lumberjack. So lumberjacks are quite strong, and we are not going to fight that guy. We're going to leave. All right, we're pretty safe out here, so we're going to harvest a little bit of wood. We'll just chew through it real quickly. Okay, and like I said before, knocking down the whole tree gives us a little bonus. So we're up to 270 wood. We are going to take a few skills later on that will make us better at harvesting. We're going to get more and we're going to chew through it faster. And definitely worth spending a few points on that. It's just worth it. It means that, you know, I think in my other game I'm not even maxed out, and it takes me like 3 minutes to get up to 2,500 wood or something like that. As long as there are trees nearby. None of this is great. These bandages would be good in a pinch. Don't have a shotgun shell. Haven't used the Molotovs actually yet. I'm a little worried that I will burn myself down more than anything. This would be good if it was the actual mod and not the schematic. I'm not going to be able to build the mod anytime soon. Kind of between these and the cobblestone rocks. This is just because it saves me time. I'm going to need cobblestone anyway. So we'll go ahead and take that. This is worth upgrading 25 blocks. This reduces the amount of effort we got to put into that because we'll need stone and clay. So let's just go ahead and take that. Let's see what other jobs he's got. Let's see. We're going to wait until he refreshes tomorrow. Like I don't know why I figured I'd be doing more than one mission at a time. I am not that fast. Maybe once I get a little stronger, I can do more missions per day, but right now, definitely not. Definitely not doing that many missions per day. Let's go up to our crate, drop off what we don't need, see where we're at with polymers. We got a bit of murky water, so that buys us a little more time. Wow, we're up to 7 repair kits. That's interesting. Yeah, not as many polymers as I thought we had gotten. Yep, we're already out of space here. Mainly because we're not using our books, which is fine. So let's go ahead and just drop another crate here. Oh, and while we're at it, I mean, this isn't a huge deal, but for melee weapons, tools, bows, lowers degradation. Actually, we're putting this on here. So notice this. We do 14.4 and 26.4 damage. However, if we modify this weapon, drag it over to here, that increases those stats. So we want that. So any mod increases the damage of a weapon. So it's a good thing to keep in mind. What time is it? Okay, 12:47. We'll probably want to check in. We do have food, but we might want to check in with Rect and see if we can buy food that's not going to dehydrate us. It's going to work against us because we're going to get hungry doing some of the work we're doing. So let's do that real quick. We should have done that while we were there. Yeah, you see 120. That's halfway decent. That's pretty good. That's all right. That's great. Saw you as well. I'm sure once we need them, we'll wish we had them, but not right now. I think a can of miso would be good because this provides food and water. There's the cooking grill. We should probably pick that up. We're gonna get a cooking grill as soon as we do this, I'm sure of it. But let's go ahead and pick that up. Okay, we're still gonna get that can of miso. Can of cat food, I don't think it's worth it. Let's see what else. Yeah, and none of these mags. We'll grab this one. Let's go ahead and read this magazine and might as well just consume this soup. And let's get to work. Actually, before we do that, let's see if it's worth putting this on our, let's see, block damage is 22. I think that's what we're looking at. So let's go ahead and switch to modifying this guy here. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we're putting this on our Sonax. It's gonna save us a couple of swings. Not anything crazy, but we want to be done with this. We don't want to be doing this forever. Okay, we took care of that tree as well as the door next to here. Unfortunately, that was an amount of time that we won't get back. I'm noticing we've already got this block. I don't want to have to remove it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have this be the leftmost corner of our structure. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy up. So that does destroy the block, I believe. I don't think we even get back resources. So we'll have to build a new one, which we will do shortly. But first, let's lay down the bones of our fighting position. So this is going to be our fighting position. We're going to make it 5x5. And we're going to make it... Typically, you only do 5 blocks off the ground. I'm going to go a little higher because you want to dig a moat, particularly in the front of your fighting position. And you want that to be deep enough that the zombies fall. Say if we're 10 up, you only need to dig 3 down. We're not going to do 10. We'll do, I don't know, let's do 7 just to save us a little bit of the trouble. Is what I'm thinking. I do have to be careful here because I don't have parkour. Do have to be careful here. We want supports, so we might have to drop down. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we didn't get hurt, but that was risky. So, because that was so risky, let's go ahead and get the ladder built for it. And first of all, I'm gonna knock this tree down. Shouldn't take too long. Bye, tree. Okay. Let's get these posts up, and then we will build the ladder. So, let's go ahead and actually connect this as well. We want to give a little space out here for the ladder. That way it doesn't jut up against the door there. I think that should be fine. And now we can put a ladder down. Again, keeping in mind that we don't do the last two, right? We don't do these two. That's so the zombies can't get up there. Go ahead and get floor built here. And so you might be asking yourself, do you have to fill in this entire empty space here? Yes, the answer is yes. You do want to do that. You want to get it up to at least wood, not this wood, but like the upgraded wood, and then do concrete, or rather cobblestone on the outside, and eventually concrete. So it is a lot of effort, a lot of resources, but such is life. Now we're gonna have trouble here. It looks like we do reach it. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go into shapes. You're gonna grab the pole side centered, and you're gonna rotate it until it's doing that. So we're gonna drag along this way, and I think that's probably good enough right there. That's probably more than we need. We're gonna set 3 blocks this way. What we're gonna do, let's see if it's gonna be, so this is going to be 7 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. We can actually, now that we know this, we can just start from this side. So it'll be like this. So you want it to be essentially like a staircase up to here, because it will eventually be a staircase. We are going to do, so again, into shapes, you'll see the staircase built right here. And we will place stairs on here. So this is going to be the path for your zombies. We're going to add another set of staircases on either side, but for now, this is what we'll have. They'll walk up this way. And then in addition, and this might have been too far. Oh boy, that might have been too far. That is quite a distance. Let's see if this is a better distance. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting thirsty. Oh, where did I? Oh, here we go. We are running out of water. I think we have enough for another water. I think we are all out of murky. Oh, we sprained our leg. That is unfortunate. So it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not a break, but this is why you get parkour. Let's do this very carefully. We're going to do a few like this. We don't want to go out too far. It's 2. Very carefully. So notice what I'm doing is I'm stepping to the edge, and then as I turn around, it gives me a view of the outside of the pole. So you'll gain intuition for that as you do it more. So the reason parkour is good is it reduces damage. It increases the height from which you can fall without suffering any injury, and it also increases your jump height. Both of those are perfect, excellent things to have. In fact, I think that they are so good that I always get them. So anytime you see, if you look on the bottom left, that's where the sprain icon, I've got 9 minutes. So anytime I jump or drop, you'll see it kind of ping a little bit. That just means that I've affected that injury, and every time I do, it resets, or rather it increases the amount of time up to 10 minutes. So don't want to do that as much as possible. Okay, so you see jumping didn't help me there. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get these posted up until we run out of blocks. We'll keep going until we run out of blocks. So for the next step is let's do this too. And so the reason I'm doing it this way is I can still get in here and upgrade these blocks as needed, and then we'll fill in the rest once we have the time for that. So for now, yeah, I'm really gonna miss parkour for this next part because it makes this so much easier. All right, so this is our fighting position. So to protect us, we'll be using these railings here, or bars, I suppose. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put one set this way. We're going to put another set like this. Then we're going to go back in here. We want pole, this one that's here on the corner. And we're going to place it like that. So we're going to do the same thing here. And we don't have a lot of wood, but let's go ahead and get this patched up rather, or upgraded while we're here. We probably want this to be at least cobblestone, so we might do that because it also will keep us up here longer so that maybe our leg will heal. We have exactly enough wood for this. Wow, that's great. And we can use our cobblestone to get this upgraded. All right, so that's upgraded. We cannot do any more upgrades. We'll probably have to munch through some of these trees over there. We are going to have to eat. And I think it might be worth checking in with our good friend Rect to see what other food he's got. Got 162. Did I buy that grill? Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't think we can make grilled meat yet because we can't figure it out for some reason. But once we get a home cooking magazine, we'll be able to do it. Hopefully soon.
Time is money.
Don't think he had any good food left. Can of stock. No, we want something that's just food. This would be great, but we cannot afford that. 10 and 10. Boiled meat sounds disgusting. Well, I guess that's what stew is. Yeah, let's go
A
with that.
sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
Yeah, you see? Just calls you a scumbag for no reason. Similarly, sprinting will also aggravate the sprain, so we're just going to walk. That sucks. We're running out of daylight and like to get a little more done. We have until day 7 for the first horde, which I'm not expecting to be particularly bad, but we want to have our base built by then. It's also not a bad idea to clear the trees near the base. You don't want anything that can obscure, right, what's coming at you. So clearing this space out means that we can get a good sight of what's coming towards us. All right, and to finish off just the day, we're going to go back up here, carefully crossing this, and we're going to do 2 things here. We're going to copy these bars, rotate them around so that they are in front like that. That creates a double layer. And then we're going to place railings again on there for a double layer. And then we're going to upgrade these. And that leveled us up, great. And since this has already come up, we're going to go directly into agility and do parkour. So this, oh, we need agility level 4. That is unfortunate, but we will at least take this. This will help us during building. That means it'll take us another 2 levels to put 1 point in agility and then another one into parkour. We are hungry, probably from all of that wood chopping we were doing, no doubt. So we'll go ahead and eat both of our charred meats. So any stamina anytime you're regaining stamina, you're consuming your water and food supply. It's just kind of the way that it works. Let's see, we got a little bit of time, so let's get this upgraded. Oh, and we can also, let's do all of this first. And then we will also, for those of you who don't know, we place a 45-degree ramp here. And get it to face the right way. Here we go. This is to keep zombies from jumping up to here. Because they'll try to jump, and this will kind of push them away. Although they can still crawl into here. They can manage to get up onto the ledge here. So I'm wondering if... You know what? Let's experiment. Yeah, I'm hoping this will have the same effect, but also keep them from being able to jump into here. Because sometimes they kind of hop up to here and do a crawl, and then they fall into the first, like between the two railings, which is kind of a pain. So let's see if this has any effect. We are running short on time, so let's get this finished and back up to our billboard. All right, let's get out of here. We got just a few seconds for our sprain to be up. We might need to do a little hop to get up onto the stairs, so I think...
Trader Rick is now closed, so get off my lawn.
Yeah, you can see that it gave us another 30 seconds, it looked like. Or 20 seconds, rather. But it's all right, we're up here and safe once more. What we don't have is anything to cook and really anything to do up here. Later on, you're going to have much quieter nights. In particular, just a few handful of zombies, you can deal with them. And then once that's the case, you can actually go and you can work at night. We're going to keep an eye out. Maybe we can work at night. Because really, the safest spot to be is going to be up there. In fact, it might be worth it to just go do that. Looks like we've got... Oh, it's a deer. Okay, let's wait on our sprain, and then we're going to handle that deer. Okay, our sprain is gone. It's looking like we might be graced with a quiet night. What luck. All right, let's see if we can get this guy. Don't know how close I can get to him without being spotted. Yes. And if we're lucky, I don't think we can, but I don't think you can cook grilled meat right off the bat, which is really unfortunate. It seems really dumb that your guy is so dumb that he can't just cook, he can't grill meat, he's got to char it. All right. And what I'm thinking we'll do is, well, let's take a look first to see if we can grill the meat, but I'm guessing we can leave it going while we work. That is going to generate a little bit of heat, but must generate heat to live. Let's go ahead and put the grill on. So similar to the cooking pot, you drop it in. However, grilled meat requires some amount of training. All right, I guess we are charring our meat. I don't think I've ever gone this long without receiving one of the home cooking magazines. I'm pretty sure this is a first for me. All right. Now we can go back to working. In addition to being something we need to do... Oh, we got a zombie. Nope. Let's get around him. Let's get up into our fighting position first. There's no reason to take damage. Yep, he knows we're here. What I'm afraid of... Is he going? This might have been a mistake. Yeah, he's attacking. It's not going to take him much to chew through that. Okay, there he goes. All right. Okay, so he's not dead. That's just his first drop. Let's see, can we repair anything's damaged? Not from here, it looks like. Let's see if we can land this shot this time. And there he goes. And so that is effectively our fighting strategy on nights, and in particular on blood moon nights. Since blood moon nights always spawn a horde of zombies, A, and B, these zombies know exactly where you are. There's no hiding from them. So as soon as they spawn, they know where you are, and they're going to come after you. And in fact, it won't just be one zombie, it'll be waves of zombies. So you'll need to be prepared. And there's a number of ways to deal with Horde Night. It is certainly valid to just disable them. Some people like to disable them because they think it's kind of a cheesy mechanic. It gives me something to organize my days around, so I don't mind it. I think there's mods that provide like wandering hordes. Some people like those. Prefer it actually to the hordes. I've got another one over there. He's still pretty far away. Let's see if we can keep working here for now. If not, we'll head up and work on the upstairs. So you at least want to get the bottom 2 blocks. We don't have one in some of these gaps here, but the bottom 2 blocks, you want to get those upgraded. Definitely first night at least up to cobblestone. The rest of it can just be wood. And additionally, so this is something that I do, and we're going to try to do it now. It isn't perfect, but what I do is I use the catwalks. And I switch to advanced on the rotation, and I place them like that. Copy that one, place them like that. And I'll show you why in a moment. Running long wood, that's unfortunate. We'll see what we can get done. We might be able to chop a few more trees, potentially. This guy is getting close here. You might as well deal with him. It's too bad. Yeah, you see, they're still misbehaving over here. So what we can do is we can get on the ladder here and try to discourage him. So sometimes if you shoot him, it resets whatever their behavior is. Oh shoot, I meant to retract that shot. You see, and then he's getting a little confused there as well. So once this is finished, it's going to be less prone to that. But there's our XP on the bottom right, so we know we got him. So let's go ahead and collect our arrows from him, if any. So the issue here is because I don't have this staircase yet, he got stuck on this block. Let's get rid of those blocks on the side. That way, at least for now, if we fight any more, they won't get stuck on there. Let's see if it's safe to do a little harvesting. So chopping down trees also generates heat. So definitely not without risk, but I doubt we're generating heat. We're not generating a significant amount of heat. I mean, I've had higher end equipment like forges and cement mixtures and the workbench all going at once along with multiple fires, and that'll draw zombies eventually, but even then we're not anywhere near that. Alright, we collected about 500 wood. We went back to our hidey hole here to get some meat because we're hungry. Fortunately, it's our crappy charred meat because we don't know what we're doing. And I think we're just going to consume the lot. Although this is really hurting our water. Let's leave one. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to have to make, let's leave this egg. We're going to have to make, rather do another mission for Wrecked. To get, we do have this. This provides, stamina regen, of course. It's beer, it's probably an IPA. It doesn't provide any water, although a low ABV beer I think would hydrate you. But apparently it's not low ABV. It's probably an Imperial IPA or something. And we'll get back to work on this. And actually, while we're down here, we can actually do some of the work. No, we can't because we are not tall enough. Well, we can do it if we do a little hop here. Again, you do this very carefully. Actually, I think that's fine. And you place these bars here. You can put some more railings up here, and you want to do this because vultures can attack you. I've never seen them really. Well, they can. Let's just say that they can, and we'll say that's it. Then you can pick your corner pieces here, which will probably be the last thing we do before we make the cut. Here we go. Bars corner, that's what we're looking for. And R and left click are how you alternate between rotation. So if you do left click, it forwards the rotation. You do R, it'll reverse it. So in case you found the right one and then accidentally skipped past it, which happens, and you got to cycle through the whole thing. It's kind of frustrating. So we're gonna do one side completely. That way you guys can take a look at it. We're not gonna do the other side just yet. And this is kind of it. You can also put those poles on here that we put up front here, but really nobody's going to jump up here. And so what this lets you do is, first of all, it lets somebody, if you have a big group of people, right, you can have 3 people pretty easily fighting here with melee weapons, but you can add another person on this side to fire on them as they're kind of coming along. Additionally, it lets you look down here. And so the reason you want to do that is because sometimes if they fall, if it's not high enough, the distance that they fall, I think it has to be 13 blocks or 17 blocks, one of those, they will become enraged, in which case they start attacking whatever, which means they start attacking the blocks down here. And that's not what you want. What you want them to do is to cycle back up the staircase, up along this narrow pole bridge that we have here, so you can fight them here. That's what you want. And with that, we will make the cut. We are wet. So we'll go ahead and make the cut on the dawn of the 4th day. We've still got a few days left before the blood moon. We'll see what we do next. We do definitely have to take a mission. Get that dew collector up and going is really what we need to do. So we will work on that for the next time, and I'll see you then. If you liked what you saw, please give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Take care. I'll see you next time.